Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we're talking vitamin C, but not just any old vitamin C serums. These are the super strength, high potency serums, which will deliver really effective but really quick results for your skin. We all love some vitamin C in our life. It's a proven antioxidant, but it also helps fade discoloration, hyperpigmentation. It can help tackle inflammation in the skin and give our complexion an all-over lit from within glow. However, choosing the right strength for you is super important. I've covered this in previous videos, but I've never actually sat down and shared those high potency, high strength vitamin C's for those amongst us that want those quick results and maybe don't feel they're getting enough from their current vitamin C in their skincare routine. So sit back, relax, and let's talk high strength vitamin C serums. Now, before we jump into this video, I do want to caveat that just like all ingredients in your skincare routine, vitamin C needs to be introduced in a concentration which fits your skin type. As a rough guide, and this isn't a hard and fast rule, but as a rough guide, I would say if you have sensitive redness prone skin, you should be reaching for a vitamin C concentration of 5% or less. Better still, reach for a vitamin C derivative that can give you all the great results with minimum irritation and sensitivity. I captured some of my favorite vitamin C derivatives in a video, which I'll link up there. Definitely check that out if you find that whatever vitamin C you reach for, it's a little bit sensitizing, a little bit irritating. If you have normal to dry skin, I would reach for a vitamin C concentration of between 10 and 20%. That'll deliver you some great results, but it won't exacerbate any dryness that you have. It shouldn't create too much sensitivity, prickling, and irritation in the skin. And then finally, if you have oily, blemish, and acne prone skin, you can reach for a slightly higher concentration, anything up to around 30%. There are some products that will go beyond 30%. You won't find them here in the UK or in the European Union because concentrations above 30% actually aren't permitted by cosmetic regulations. In the US, I think the highest you can get is around 35 to 40%. But reading the scientific studies, very little evidence out there that going beyond 30% actually delivers any meaningful additional benefit, but it can increase the sensitivity and irritation you get from the product. Now, I think that's all of the waffle out of the way, so let's cut that and delve straight on in. But before I do, don't forget to reach down below and give this video a like to support the channel. And while you're down there, tell me your experiences with vitamin C. Is it a holy grail must-have ingredient in your skincare routine? Or have you just found better alternatives for bringing that gorgeous glow to the complexion? Share your product recommendations and experiences in the comments below. Now, let's start with the product that was kind of the catalyst for this whole video. That's the Timeless Vitamin C Serum. I did a recent video looking at this product, sharing my thoughts and feelings on it, and explaining why it's actually banned here in the UK and in the European Union. It isn't available for purchase here, but it is still available in North America, Canada, Australia, and a lot of people reach this as their go-to ride or die favorite. And I totally get it. It is super potent, not just the vitamin C concentration you're getting in here, but also some of the other ingredients it's formulated with will help that vitamin C penetrate better, so you get quicker, more effective results. I loved this product when I tried it. However, it's too expensive to import it here to the UK to get around some of the regulations, and so it's not a product I do reach for. And the reason for filming this video is I almost wanted to share with you some dupes for the Timeless Vitamin C Serum if you can't access it wherever in the world you are. And that's what I'm going to come on to now. But Timeless itself, definitely worthy of a mention and a shout out because it's a beautiful, stunningly formulated vitamin C product. Now I'm going to move on to this, which is the C Glow by Geek and Gorgeous. This is the high strength vitamin C I reach for most frequently, and I'd say is the closest dupe for that Timeless Vitamin C if you can't access that product. The reason I love this is not only does it have a really high potency of 20% vitamin C in its purest form, l-ascorbic acid, it's also made fresh every single week in unique batches. This is really important because vitamin C oxidizes really quickly and so it becomes less efficacious. You lose the potency as it sits on the warehouse shelf. So you really want to look for a couple of things. First of all, you want an opaque bottle. This is that color, which means that the sunlight can't go through and cause the oxidization. You want to make sure that your vitamin C product has a high turnover, so you're getting a fresh batch when you order it, because that's when it's going to be at its most efficacious and most potent. This is the guarantee that you get with Geek and Gorgeous, which is why I love it. The 20% concentration is a real nice high strength that you could use if you have oily or blemish prone skin, but also if you have dry or combination skin as well. So it's quite applicable to a lot of skin types, and I just really like it. A lot of people will say they get a slight tingling and a prickling sensation when they use a high strength vitamin C. That's not irritation being caused in the skin, that's just your body, your skin adjusting to the pH of the product, which tends to be a lower pH to get maximum efficacy. You need to bear that in mind. And what I would recommend, something I always do after applying a high strength vitamin C, is wait like 5 minutes and then I apply a calming and pH balancing ingredient after. For Geek and Gorgeous, this is their new Stress Less Serum. This is perfectly balanced in terms of pH to our skin's natural pH of 5.5, meaning it's a great way of just calming and soothing the skin after you've used a high strength vitamin C. Wait 4 or 5 minutes and apply some of this, and honestly, everything is brought back into that neutral pH that your skin craves. It also means it sets your skin up to receive any other serums that you want to put after it, such as peptides or other pH sensitive ingredients, and it calms and soothes. One of the best balancing serums I've ever found. So if you do purchase the Geek and Gorgeous Sea Glow, definitely buy the Stress Less Serum as well, because the two work hand in hand. Now, finally in the 20% range, before I move on to some 30% concentrations, I want to call out the Allies of Skin 20% Vitamin C Serum. Now, this is quite unique. Allies of Skin are quite bougie, quite expensive, which is why I don't reference them on the channel that frequently. But this is so unique, it deserves a mention. So in this product, it's kind of like a honey-like texture. It feels a little bit tacky and a little bit sticky, but it disappears to nothingness on the skin. That honey-like consistency adds so much hydration. So if you find higher strength vitamin C's are stripping and drying on your skin, this could be a really good option to go for because it's the most nourishing and hydrating of all the ones I've tried. As with a lot of Ally of Skin products, it is a little bit up there in price point. This was actually £22, which some people think, wow, that's really inexpensive for this brand. However, bear in mind that the size you get is 8 mils. So that's significantly less product that you would normally get in a vitamin C serum, so do bear that in mind. However, smaller sizes for vitamin C's are always a bad thing because you don't want to be opening it and then using it over a 6-month period, because that's when it oxidizes and loses its effectiveness. Buying in smaller sizes and using them up before repurchasing another one to open fresh isn't a bad way of approaching your vitamin C. Keep this in the fridge as I would all of the products mentioned today, again to further delay that oxidative process, but this is a really nice product if you want that extra hydration and you don't mind spending just a little bit more to achieve it. Now I'm going to come on to 2 products that are in the super high strength category. The ones I've mentioned so far have been 20%, which are great for just about all skin types, bar the most sensitive and redness prone. However, if you want to dial it up and get those really quick results, and especially if you're tackling acne, breakout, blemishes, and hyperpigmentation associated with that, a 30% could be a really good option. First of all, I'm going to come on to the NIOD Ethylated Ascorbic Acid Network, ELAN for short. This is unparalleled when it comes to vitamin C's, and I literally adore it. This is a 30% stabilized form of pure vitamin C. This means it doesn't oxidize quite as quickly as some of the other products you'll get, which is great. Still keep it in the fridge and do all of that stuff, but you do get a longer lifespan because it is a stabilized form of that. But just because it's stabilized, it doesn't mean you lose the efficacy and the potency. This is formulated alongside some beautiful antioxidants, and vitamin C pairs so well with ferulic acid and vitamin E. Some scientific studies have actually shown using a vitamin C, vitamin E, and ferulic acid in one alongside your SPF actually increases the protection factor of your SPF. I don't think these should ever be used as a substitute for good broad spectrum sun protection, but again, it's a nice thing to have to boost up your antioxidant protection and really just protect your skin from whatever the day throws at us. The formulation, the delivery mechanism, and how this gets into the skin and starts working is unparalleled and definitely worth that slightly higher NIOD price point. You get results with this product in around 3 days. Just let that sink in. If you compare the other products, the other high strength products I've mentioned today, you're looking at around a 2 to 3 week turnaround before you start seeing those glow enhancing benefits and a reduction in the hyperpigmentation. You get that with the NIOD ELAN in 3 days. I've tried it, I've put it to the test, and honestly, so good. So again, in terms of the super high strength, this is one that I definitely would consider. And finally, I'm going to call out the Medicate Super C30 Intense Serum. This is from a brand I love. I adore Medicate, and their formulations are stunning. This also has additional antioxidants in terms of vitamin E and ferulic acid, which we said pair beautifully with your SPF, and definitely a really nice protective serum. This has a 30% concentration like the NIOD product, and so it's definitely in the super high strength category. But you get some really great results with this. The price point is similar to the NIOD, and I think think it will come down to preference about what you're looking for. You get slightly more prickling and tingling from the Medik8 product, but it is slightly more hydrating than the NIOD. So again, I think the two are very comparable, and I would say if I was going to split between the two, if you have slightly drier or sensitive prone skin but you want a high strength option, reach for the NIOD. For everyone else, I think the Medik8 could be a stunning product. Both great, and both will deliver high potency vitamin C for maximum effects in the minimal, shortest possible time. So there you have it, guys, my rundown of my favorite high strength vitamin C's. I don't think it's essential that you have a vitamin C in your skincare routine at all. There are so many other brightening, pigment correcting products out there that you can reach for, so don't worry if vitamin C just doesn't work for you. Don't feel that your skin is to blame, just reach for some other fantastic ingredients. Similarly, I want to stress the point that you need to match the strength of the product you're using to your skin type. That is especially the case with vitamin C, so bear that in mind before you jump straight into these hard, high strength vitamin C products. You might want to gradually introduce these, say every other day, to allow your skin to become accustomed to them. That's something I'd recommend for all ingredients, but once you do, you'll get some stunning results. You'll see that hyperpigmentation eaten away, that glow from within return, and honestly, I think any of these products will deliver for your skincare routine. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and look after your skin. Take care. Bye.